Thanks so much, Ewan. Well, we're just about to speak to someone who studied television and film production, but she is just as comfortable in front of the camera as behind it, be it on a model shoot, on the catwalk, or even on TV. Let's get a little background. Amidst the thousands of hopefuls at the 2010 Presenter Search auditions in Cape Town was the gorgeous Kaone Kario. The Legi Botswana-born beauty won the Face of Africa competition in 2005 and proved she's a force in front of any camera.
5,000 grams of face powder, 300 tubes of foundation, 150 tubes of mascara, and 400 servings of Greek Caesar salad with no dressing is what it takes to bring you this monumental showcase that is Africa Fashion Week.
I think you were completely excellent.
I really do also.
After that successful audition, Kaone went from strength to strength, fully immersing herself in the television experience. Her modeling chops combined with a natural on-screen grace saw her rise all the way to the top 4 of the competition. From Botswana to a stellar modeling career in New York and onto TV, Kaone has achieved her dreams, and maybe you too can follow in her fashionable footsteps. Exciting, exciting, exciting stuff. Oh, we're so proud of Kaone. I mean, I've known her for years, winning the Face of Africa in 2005. She's on the line this morning to chat to us this morning. Kaone, welcome to the show. You're live on Expresso. How are you?
Good morning, Ilana. I am awesome. How are you? You look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. But so do you. You know what? I've known Kaone for such a long time, and she's a beautiful model. But today, we're celebrating the fact that you're also a television presenter, and specifically talking about Presenter Search 3 on 3.com. Winning Face of Africa in 2005 and also moving on from that. Tell me, what has this whole experience been like for you to be a finalist in the Presenter Search for 2012?
So the top-billing Presenter Search was quite a mind-blowing experience. I mean, I remember auditioning and just thinking, oh, well, let's just go do it. And then you just keep going and going. I loved and enjoyed the traveling. I mean, I got to see some really, really amazing places. And of course, one gets to meet the crew and you get to see how it's all put together. Like top-billing, we only see it on TV, but we got to learn what happens for Joanne to end up on my screen every Thursday. You see what happens, and I really, really enjoyed that.
But I've known you for years now. I mean, I've seen you at bikini shoots and in Zanzibar and all kinds of places. But how has the Presenter Search impacted your life? And I'm talking specifically on and off the catwalk, and also as someone that's out there that wants to use her talent.
It made me a lot more comfortable with being in front of a camera because we did a lot of tasks and you got to practice and you got some amazing people to help and direct you and constructively criticize what you were doing well or not so well, you know. And of course, visibility. Top-billing airs so much. Not so many people watch it, so many people got to see us. Now you become a lot more visible. You're not just Kaone the model. You're Kaone the model presenter. You know, there's a lot more. It adds a little more layers to my work.
Well, you definitely have a lot more layers to your work. I want to specifically talk about the memorable moments with other people on the show. And I mean, today, one of the things that we're celebrating on the show is the life of Simba, and we're talking about how we can all use and celebrate his life to even contribute to charity today. But tell me about the experiences with other presenters on the show, and also, I mean, you ended up in the top 4.
It was, I mean, somewhere along the way, you got to a point where you realize, yes, you all want this job, but ultimately, you know, the person who deserves the job is going to get it. So let's enjoy each other. Let's learn from each other. Let's pray for each other. Let's rehearse together, actually. Do you think if I say this, it sounds right? Do I look awkward when I speak like this? You know, so we help each other out. And I mean, I built some friendships that I still have now. We still keep in touch with some people. Yeah, and I mean, Simba was incredible. I think the biggest thing for me that I could possibly take forward is kindness. Simba was truly, from the moment we met, one of the kindest people I'd ever met, and unpretentious. A genuine energy that just walks into a room and embraces anybody from all circles of life the same way. I think that was probably one of the things that I learned from him. Like, just to walk into a room and be present, be so sure in your own existence that you don't even need to do too much. He was kind. He was a gentleman, and this is terrible.
Oh, Kaoni, well, you know what? We are celebrating his life with you today, and we're celebrating you. You know, when I see your pictures in all the magazines, I wish you could talk, because there's so much personality behind those little eyes that I see in all the printed pictures of you. But all the best for this year. We know that you won't disappoint, and good luck with your career. We are extremely proud of you, whether it's in South Africa or in New York. We're following you, okay?
Thank you very much, Lana. Have a good morning.
You too. Kaoni there that we're speaking to. She was the face of Africa in 2005. She's also been one of the finalists on the presenter search, and of course it's happening right now, and you could be a finalist too. Why not enter presenter search on 3.com. In fact, if you think that you are savvy enough to be one of the top new South African presenters, then take part. It's all new, it's exciting. Presenter search on 3. It's proudly brought to you by Nedbank, and the first step, I guess, is to do what all the others did. They registered. Presenter search on 3.com. Also, you can start tweeting about it. Tell all your friends about it. Why not? Hashtag presenter search on 3. And to all our finalists that have made it to the top, whether it's the top 4 or whether you've just entered, we are extremely proud of you. Well, from our presenter search this morning, we're moving on to what else is happening on the show. Over to you, Kat.